Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you this lily bouquet cape. This garment is mainly made up of 3 parts, the main body, the leaves, and the flowers, and finally, the drawstring part. We'll start by crocheting the main body, then add a border of leaves and flowers around it. Next, crochet the drawstring part. Once the drawstring is attached to the body, the garment is completed. At the same time, when we tighten the neckline, this little cape can also be used as a blanket. In the end, this blanket can also be used as a bouquet of flowers. Leave a yarn tail that's 3 times the length of the neckline. Make a slip knot. Wrap the yarn with your left hand. Take the crochet hook. Pull it through the loop and tighten. Yarn over. Drape the short end over the hook. Pinch it tight. Yarn over and pull through. This way, we've cast on 1 stitch. Place a stitch marker on this chain stitch. Continue wrapping the yarn underneath the hook. Second stitch. Third stitch. Fourth stitch. Fifth stitch. Remove the stitch marker. Insert the hook. Draw the yarn through. Trim off any excess yarn ends. Leave a certain length. This way we've completed the first round of the neckline. For the second round, make 3 chain stitches. Yarn over with the hook and pull through. Yarn over and pull through to make 3 chain stitches. Treat them as the first double crochet of the second round. We'll add a stitch marker on the little braid of the 3rd chain stitch. Add a stitch marker at this position. Then make 2 more chain stitches. Let's go back to the first round. The first round, we joined with a slip stitch at this position. So we skip 2 braids. This is 1 braid, skip 2 braids, and insert the hook into the 3rd braid. Yarn over. Insert the hook into this stitch. Pull through with yarn. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. This completes 1 double crochet. This is 1 double crochet. Next, we'll skip 2 stitches. Yarn over. Same as before, skip 2 braids and insert the hook into the 3rd braid. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. This way we have 2 small squares. Finish the last 2 chains, then insert the hook from the stitch marker. Remove the stitch marker and insert the hook where the marker was. Yarn over. Pull through. Then pull through the loop on the hook. Make a slip stitch to complete the second round. Start the third round with 2 chain stitches as the turning chain. Work a double crochet into the same stitch, where the slip stitch was made. Place a stitch marker on this double crochet. Work 2 double crochets into the 2 chain stitches from the previous round. 1, 2. Work 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. Work 2 double crochets into the next 2 chain stitches. Continue working double crochets into each double crochet. The pattern for this round is to work 1 double crochet into each double crochet, work 2 double crochets into this chain space. Follow this pattern to complete the entire round. After working 2 double crochets into the last space of this round, remove the stitch marker and make a slip stitch. This round is now complete. Let's begin the third round. Start the third round by chaining 2 for the turning chain. Work 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Then we'll work a round of double crochets all around. Work this round until the last stitch, then join with a slip stitch to the first double crochet. Beginners can add a stitch marker. Experienced crocheters can skip it. The next round is the same as the fourth round. Now we'll weave in this yarn tail, bring the tail out from here. You can weave it along this path. And hide it inside the stitches until it's no longer visible. Then you can cut the yarn. Done. Same for the next round, start with 2 chain stitches. Make a double crochet in the same stitch. Beginners can also place a stitch marker here. Then work double crochets along this round. Last stitch. We'll remove the stitch marker. Insert the hook into the stitch where the marker was, and make a slip stitch to join. Our collar section is now complete. The width depends on how many multiples of 12 you cast on. For example, if I cast on 8 multiples of 12, then I'll have 8 rows here. Next, we'll start working on the body section by making 2 turning chains. Make a double crochet in the same stitch. Continue with 7 more double crochets. Including the double crochet in the first stitch, we now have 8 double crochets total. The number of double crochets you make equals the multiple of 12 in your foundation chain. Beginners can place a stitch marker at the first double crochet. Next is a chain stitch. Continue with 8 double crochets in the next stitch. Work 8 double crochets following the previous round. One chain stitch. Continue crocheting in the next stitch. Complete this round following the same pattern. After the last double crochet and chain stitch, remove the marker, take off the stitch marker. Make a slip stitch at the marker spot. Continue by making 2 turning chains. Make a double crochet in the same position. Continue crocheting downward following the double crochets from the previous round. We're going to start increasing now. Make an increase on the double crochet before the chain stitch from the previous round. An increase means working 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This group of motifs will have a total of 9 double crochets. That's 1 more double crochet than the same position from the previous round. Then make a chain stitch. Continue crocheting double crochets in the double crochets from the previous round. For the last double crochet of this round, still make a double crochet increase, then make another chain stitch. Complete this round following the same pattern. After finishing the last double crochet of this final round, make a chain stitch and slip stitch to the first double crochet to finish. Next round, use the same method, start with 2 turning chains and 1 double crochet. Continue crocheting along the double crochets from the previous round. Make an increase in the last stitch. You can observe that the increase is always done in the last stitch of each group. skip this chain stitch. Continue crocheting in the next double crochet stitch. Similarly, make the increase in the stitch right before the chain stitch. We'll complete this round following the same pattern. All the following rounds will be crocheted using this same pattern until you reach your desired length, and after reaching your desired length for the increase. Now we're going to start the leaf section. Round 1 of the leaf. After making a slip stitch in the previous round, work a chain stitch. Then work a single crochet in the same stitch. Insert the hook into the same stitch. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook, that makes a single crochet. We can place a stitch marker on this single crochet. Place another stitch marker on this little braid. Continue crocheting downward. Start with 3 chain stitches. Then skip 2 stitches and work a single crochet in the 3rd stitch. Forming a small loop. Continue with 3 chain stitches, skip 2 stitches, and work a single crochet in the 3rd stitch. Three chain stitches, skip 2 stitches, and work a single crochet in the 3rd stitch. If the single crochet happens to be right on this small square, then we'll simply work a single crochet directly into this large space. Complete this round following the same pattern. Last stitch. After 3 chain stitches, we slip stitch at the marker spot. After the slip stitch, make a chain stitch first, then work a single crochet inside this square. 3 chain stitches. 1 double crochet. 1 chain stitch. 1 double crochet. 1 chain stitch. 3rd double crochet, 1 chain stitch. 4th double crochet. 3 chain stitches. Work a single crochet in the same square. Let's take a look at this group's pattern. In the next square, start with a single crochet. Make 8 chain stitches. Work 1 stitch in the 2nd chain stitch. Insert the hook from the left half, work a single crochet. Then work 1/2 double crochet, yarn over. Go through the left half of the next chain stitch, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, then pass through all 3 loops on the hook, that makes 1/2 double crochet. Next, continue working double crochets, inserting the hook into the left half of the next chain stitch. Work 1 double crochet, second double crochet, third double crochet, fourth double crochet. On the last chain stitch, work a single crochet. Go back to the square and work another single crochet. This completes one leaf. Continue repeating the steps in these two squares. First, work a single crochet inside the square. Make 3 chain stitches. 1 double crochet. Add a chain stitch. 1 double crochet. Add a chain stitch. 1 double crochet. Add a chain stitch. Fourth double crochet. Add 3 chain stitches. Continue by working a single crochet inside the square. Work a single crochet in the next square below. Start with 8 chain stitches. Turn, work a single crochet in the left half of the second chain from the hook. Next, work a half double crochet. Continue by working 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work a single crochet in the last chain stitch. Go back into the square and work a single crochet. This completes the second leaf. We'll finish this round by alternating a calyx, a leaf, another calyx, and another leaf. Once the last leaf is completed, we'll make a slip stitch in the single crochet of the first calyx. Then break the yarn. This completes the crocheting of the main part and the leaves. Now take out our sewing needle. Thread the yarn through the sewing needle. We're going to hide the yarn tail. Pull it to the back. Find a spot on the wrong side to insert the needle. Pass through the row of double crochet stitches under the calyx. Then skip a stitch and go back through the next one. Trim off the yarn tail. This completes the leaf and main part. Next, we'll work on the flower section. For the flower, insert the hook into the hole between these 3 chain stitches and the double crochet stitch, and also into the hole between the double crochet and the next double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes total. Plus, after wrapping around, there's another petal in the middle of the 2 rows of double crochets. So there are 6 petals in total. Next, take out the yarn we prepared for the flower. First, make a slip knot on the yarn. Insert the crochet hook into the hole next to the chain stitch. From the third chain of the 3 chains on the far left, come out through the half chain stitch above. Come out from here. Place the slip knot you just made onto the hook. Pull it through. This way the calyx becomes a round calyx. Take a look again. Tighten the loop. Chain 3 to start, which serves as the beginning chain. Next, we'll crochet a bobble stitch, which is 5 half double crochets that are not completed. First, wrap the yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the space between these 3 chains and the double crochet. Insert and come out, then place the yarn tail over the hook. This way we can crochet and hide the yarn at the same time. Yarn over the hook. Pull up slightly. Try to pull these 2 new loops on the hook and the 3 chain stitches evenly. Then use your middle finger to hold down these 2 loops. This makes 1 incomplete half double crochet. We continue by wrapping the yarn over the hook and insert into the same space. Yarn over and pull through. This is the second incomplete half double crochet. Same way, we need to make 5 of these incomplete half double crochets. 3, 4, 5. After completing, pinch with your thumb, holding the bottom part. Yarn over the hook, and pull through all the loops at once. Pull through here, then chain 1, and 1 bobble stitch is completed. Next, same action, yarn over the hook. Insert into the space between 2 double crochets. Yarn over and pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there are 5 incomplete half double crochets. Continue yarn over and pull through all loops at once. Then chain 1 to complete this bobble stitch. Next part will go faster. Another one, still insert in the middle between 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull out the third one. Flip it over, we'll work around this calyx to crochet the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then pull the yarn through and chain 1. Continue yarn over, insert the hook between this double crochet and the leftmost chain stitch. After inserting the hook, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure to press your middle finger against this part to keep it from shifting. Then chain 1 more. For the last petal, we'll insert the hook between the 2 chain stitches we just made. It's also a puff stitch. 3, 4, 5. Pull through all the loops at once, then chain 1. Finally, we'll work into the top of the puff stitch from the first petal. Into that chain stitch we made earlier, go for a slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain up a beginning chain, then work a single crochet in the same spot. A double crochet, second double crochet, then another single crochet. With that, one petal is complete. Next, we'll continue down, working on top of the second puff stitch. Into that chain stitch, work a single crochet, 2 double crochets. One single crochet, second petal. Third petal. At this point, if the flower starts to twist, we can give it a little turn. If the blanket is not easy to turn, then we'll wrap the yarn out. Take a look, this way the flower won't be too twisted. Continue down, working a single crochet on top of the puff stitch, then 2 double crochets. 1 single crochet. Continue with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets. Work another single crochet. The last one is the same, working a single crochet on top of the puff stitch. 2 double crochets. 1 single crochet. After we make this last single crochet, we'll cut the yarn right away. That completes one lily flower, then we just need to weave in the yarn ends to finish. Thread the yarn tail through the sewing needle. Insert from the right half into the first single crochet of the first petal, then come out from the left half. Then insert into the single crochet of the last petal. Pull tight. Then flip to the inside of the flower, and we'll start weaving in the ends. Weaving in the end means hiding it behind the thicker part of the yarn, just slightly tuck it in. This yarn end can be cut off. You can cut it right here. And for the starting yarn end below, you can also trim it directly. If it doesn't look neat, you can push it further inside. That's how we complete each small flower. Next, I'll demonstrate how to crochet a drawstring. First, wrap the yarn around your left hand. Take the crochet hook. Wrap it around the end of the yarn and make a slip knot underneath. Make a slip knot with the crochet hook. We'll start with 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now insert the hook into the left half of the second chain from the hook, yarn over and pull through. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Next, insert the hook into the first chain. Yarn over and pull through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. First, we'll take off the first 2 loops. Pinch the base of the first 2 loops and yarn over. Draw through the third loop. Then through the second loop. Yarn over and draw through. Now through the first loop. Yarn over and draw through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook again, we'll take off the first 2 loops again. Yarn over and draw through the first loop. Yarn over and draw through the second loop. Then draw through the third loop. We'll complete the drawstring using this stitch. When the drawstring reaches a length you're happy with, we can place a stitch marker on the 3 loops. Then thread the starting yarn tail through a tapestry needle. Find a hole at the neckline position and insert the needle through. Pull the drawstring through the square hole. Insert it into the next hole and pull out. Continue repeating. Once the drawstring is pulled through, it will look like this. Check if the remaining length of the drawstring feels right to you. If it works, secure this length. We'll remove the stitch marker. If you feel it's not long enough, add a few more stitches. Thread through all 3 loops at once, then make a starting chain. If you want to attach a few small flowers to the drawstring, we can start with 2 more beginning chains. Work a double crochet into the same chain stitch. 1 chain stitch, then work another double crochet. 1 chain stitch. 3rd double crochet. 1 chain stitch, 4th double crochet. Then crochet 3 more chain stitches. Insert into the hole. Slip stitch to pull through, forming a calyx. We'll slip stitch here and fasten off the yarn. Tuck in the yarn tail neatly. For the other side of the drawstring, start by tying a slip knot with the yarn. You can pick up a loop from the 3 loops of the drawstring. Insert the slip knot. Tighten. Start a beginning chain here. 2 chain stitches. Then crochet 3 more chain stitches. 1 double crochet. Add a chain stitch. Here we'll crochet a total of 4 double crochets with chain stitches. After the last double crochet, we'll crochet 3 beginning chains. 3 chain stitches, then slip stitch to the beginning chain from the start. Cut the yarn after the slip stitch. We'll tidy up the yarn tail here. Following the same method as crocheting flowers on the hem, we'll attach the flowers to these 2 calyxes. This sweater is now completed.